So, I am back now, and I have done a little bit of off-camera prep. That includes having done some very brilliant work with my local resident alchemist. So I've added myself a new teammate, because I'd feel weird making a Starian do this build. And that person is a high wisdom, so a cleric,
I need a quick word. Another step
who
forward.
also has a level of rogue, 2 levels of wizard, taking transmutation and expertise in medicine so that he can produce for me alchemical items. I also respect her. So she is now a level 1 ranger and a level 3 cleric, and I did that so I had enhance ability, so I could give him advantage on those wisdom checks, while also giving him guidance from Skew with that pendant, which means every single potion that he made, I got an extra of. So, if we can see here, I have, every one of my characters has, oh, that one's, what's that doing out there? 4 potions of speed. 3 in her case, but 4 for everyone else. I also have now 5 potions of mind reading, 6 potions of animal speaking, so I don't have to worry about that. I've got those abilities covered. Grabbed myself also oils of accuracy. Got several of those hanging around. Oh. Look at me. Consolidating. I also have a bunch of alchemist fires for him to be throwing around. I also took the time to divide the rest of my things up. So I've got some characters who have... My main character has got a few arrows. Most of the rest of them are held here, so she can be in... You know what? I'm going to... Two. So he's got some. She's got the rest. Everyone also has a little bit of throwing items. A couple things, some grease bottles, antidotes all over the place. He's got the majority of my throwing items because of his massive strength. I have healing potions all over. 2 potions of greater healing currently held by him. Maybe, you know what? Actually, let's split that. 1 for each of my melee characters. I also have divided up my scrolls between these 2. And my poisons between these 2. Everyone has at least 1, sometimes 2, scrolls of Revivify. And I also made sure that I had candles for everyone as well. This is as prepped as I can get it. Also have an elixir of giant strength if I want to increase his attack power. Have 3 elixirs of giant strength if I want to increase his. Though, again, if I'm doing this, his strength is 17, his dexterity is 16. In 1 more level, I could give him a strength of 18, which means that won't nearly as much as this would on him, because I don't know what my dex with him is going to be, when he's ever going to get a feat. He's not going to get a feat. So frankly, those need to go for him, so he can do more damage. I am as prepped as I can physically be. Like, it is insane a little bit, the amount of prep that I have now done. Characters that I have sitting around. You're going to go that. I also gave everybody a rope. I don't know if rope ever is important. I feel like it's one of those things as an adventurer, you always need to have your rope, except here, now, I don't know if in this game it ever is going to come up. But I've done everything that I could. So having done that, having created the most alchemist group that I can, it's now time to go see how I do and face an owlbear. I don't have the other 2 people to help me. I killed them already. I I also, because due to the respec of Shadowheart, she now has the proficiencies that I wanted. So she's got stealth, also is proficient in perception and survival, so she's got my wisdom skills covered.
Blade at the ready.
He has stealth, though he's not really a skill guy, but doing what he can around and about.
Salutations.
I have not redone him yet, but he's still my intelligence guy.
Time to rest.
And then me here still. So she's been redone. So I still will need to redo Gale at some point.
Sharp as ever.
I redid... Did I redo him? I did. I don't remember why. Oh, yeah, because I needed the... I did that on camera. So I wanted to change him from a 16 strength, or 16 wisdom down to 12. I would love to get that higher. I know that there's some monk abilities that require wisdom. It's just not necessarily right now. But raised his strength up so he can be doing a lot better.
I've got a long road ahead.
And Skew I've got going as good as I possibly can. The only problem with him is currently his second level spells involve invisibility, which ironically I think I'm going to have to get off of him eventually, when he gets his arcane trickster levels, see if I can plug that in there. But I've got this one, so I can use to make somebody who is humanoid attack other people, except fighting owlbears. So he has kind of worthless. His magic, absolutely worthless here and now.
No one's stopped me yet. Can't risk being in open view.
So let's see what happens.
Breathe deep and move.
3 of my 4 characters are stealth experts. Don't know if it will be useful. I learned something just today, going around YouTube trying to look at what other people have been doing
Dead owlbear prey, no
without
doubt.
finding too many spoilers. I didn't realize that when one person on your team is talking to someone, apparently you can swap out to the other characters and say position them for an ambush if you think combat's coming or something like that. I did not know that was possible. So I'm just passing it along here, just in case anyone listening also did not know. There's the statue. All right.
Cloak and dagger. My
Ready and prepped as can possibly be. Oh, she does... Once again, I knew there's always something. She does not have her Raven out. God. I feel terrible whenever something like this happens and I forget. And we're going to do Maul, so we can try and get a stealth in there. And then we're going to attack from stealth with a... Oh no, I can't. I just spent my... Grr. Just do this then. But I miss.
Keeping
That's
quiet.
kind of dumb. Now you.
Quiet as a moonbeam.
Now what should I do? You... should do this. It's a bonus action. Oh! Dang it! You. It's the final one. Should come here. Summon that. There we go. All right. That is
On the victor's
everything I could think of. I should have had Shadowheart do perhaps Bless or something.
Found my mark.
Well, that was beautiful.
Right. Let's go.
So what are you doing?
Light on my feet.
Now then, what can I do? I've got nothing. Nothing that I can do, really, that's going to be of any form of benefit to me. So I'm going to use a poison. Should I use a poison? Feel terrible spending. This is my problem, of course, is that I love saving these things. What if I really need it later? You know how it is. No. I'm gonna do that. End my turn there. Now we're going here. Yes. I use the enhance ability spell. So you're going to supposed to stay there.
Destroyer.
You
With ease.
divide up. Lovely. It worked. See if it actually does anything, because nobody's going to go investigate it while they're in the middle of combat. I'm going to save Concussive Strike for the mate.
What do I have to lose?
Just my life.
I'm ready.
Just my life. You're gonna go next. You're gonna beat him. Do this.
Can't afford to let up.
Oh, you.
Battle of wits.
13. 3, 6, 9, 12, 13. So I might be able to kill him. Just did. Now, of course, I have to face a very, very angry mate.
Outflank. Outsmart.
So we're going to get a little bit of ground. And wait there. This fight's going so much better than it did last time. Oh my goodness. So much better.
Moving.
I like to move it, move it. Can't hit, can I? Kind of got nothing that I can do at the moment. So... that's a concentration effect, isn't it? Yeah. So no, I can't do Bless. So that's one thing this party is missing. I am missing certain buffs if everybody's attack. I suppose when Gale gets levels in Bard, I can do that with him, because he's not currently
The dice roll in
concentrating
my
on...
favor.
oh no, he's concentrating on that. Well, whatever. Whatever.
Fast. Have to keep going.
What is he doing? He does not appear to be doing anything. I do not want to kill the cub. All right. First,
my time.
we do you. You are going to... This only does 1d4. It's supposed to 1d8 plus 3. I doubt that's going to work on him.
Nothing important is ever easy.
You... Gonna do that.
What's the plan?
You... Hunt completed.
Let me recite their demise.
Then him. What should I do with him? I feel so weird just doing this, but the fight is going well enough. I kind of want to save his spells. There we are. Tiny claws. Are you? Let's... Dazed! Yes! And did nothing. Did nothing. Upcast it does nothing. I'll definitely take that, though. You. You know what? No. I've got... I don't know if the fight's gonna last long enough for
Keep going.
Hex to have been a good choice. Wow. I didn't realize that every hit did the damage. I thought it was a one-shot thing. I am learning so much about how this game works still.
Got to focus.
I do not know how I missed that.
Take your
Gone with the weave.
Oh. Oh, wow. Is it Gale calling me out? There's no time. Don't just sit there.
take your
Blood comes easy these days. No holding back. Sometimes the only way out is through. Unleash me.
12. Please tell me I don't have to fight that guy.
Very well. Death's close at hand.
Ah!
Talk to me. Got to press on.
Forever dauntless. Making my move.
A tale for the ages.
I didn't realize Shovel was back there.
Death is but a word away.
I need to hold on. Still breathing, despite everything.
Okay.
These boots have seen everything.
Can't give up.
Victory is assured.
Can I not turn that off?
A rough tempest I will raise.
Okay.
There goes
Hide.
my equilibrium.
That's what I should be doing.
On I go. Come find me if you dare.
Let us see what happens.
Going quiet.
And everybody hides.
2 steps at a time.
My faith will protect me.
The witching hour.
The owlbear cub should be able to turn off. Right? Hello there. I could not get the owlbear cub to stop chasing me and not turn hostile, so I just escaped to camp. Now... Oh, I already used my short rests? What? Oh, come on. Okay, never mind. I'm leaving. I have to leave the camp this way. What is dash? Is there a button for dash? We're just going right out of the cave then. So I am not killing
On I
that
go.
owlbear cub.
No holding back. 2 steps at a time.
I'm just going to have to take a long rest outside and then come back, because I am picking up the items in here. Absolutely. I looked it up quick, and someone posted that, yeah, if you've got a bug and the owlbear cub refuses to stop being hostile, what you need to do then is leave, rest, come back. He'll be gone, and it will be as if you... as if you had said, spare the cub.
Don't waste a step.
My faith will protect me. On the move.
All right, another one made it out.
Forever dauntless. fleet of foot.
Why am I walking like that? You should be running. Oh, I'm hidden.
Mistra Rill. May it please Mistra. Come on, can't stay idle.
The only one left.
Can't slow down.
There. There we go. Now what happens if I walk back? Is the fight over? Okay, that's good. So I want to gather up items and things.
A wizard sealed this chest. Wasn't an amateur either.
The war between Selûne and Shar. Dusty volume that speaks of the conflict between the sibling goddesses Selûne and Shar after Selûne ignited the sun and brought life-sustaining light and warmth to the universe. I did not know, actually, that that was the point. I thought it was like the close-up, the front side of the moon and the dark side of the moon. That's actually what I thought they were. Shows what I know.
A prayer sheet. With the same symbol as the one on the chest.
The genesis of Selûne and Shar. This ancient tome detailing how Selûne came into being along with her sister Shar. The silver radiant Selûne and the dark alluring Shar complemented each other and brought an orderly distinction between light and dark in the universe. What?
This thing won't yield its contents easily.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
I thought all I had to do was read that. For an all to accept them and share in her bounty.
That's it.
Oh, okay, I just had to read it over here.
You should leave it, or even destroy it if possible.
Why?
This rubbish is an offering to Selûne. At best, it's worthless. At worst, who knows? Could be cursed. Do not trifle with that moon witch or her trinkets. Only trouble will follow.
Can't just abandon things.
Fine. Perhaps you can sell them for a couple of coins. It hurts. All's well, I hope? Aside from the obvious.
There's something you're not telling me, I'm sure of it.
I don't know what you mean.
I think you know exactly what I mean.
It's nothing. Really.
Well, that didn't go well.
You're not going to let this go, are you? You might wish you had. I worship Shar, the mistress of the night. It is my holy mission to oppose Selûne, her teachings and her followers. It hurts. Now that you have the truth, please don't make a big fuss about it. True. I didn't think you'd react so pragmatically. Perhaps I should have told you sooner.
Now that the truth's out, tell me more.
All right. As I said, Shar is my patron, my mistress. Goddess of darkness and loss. I assume you've heard of her?
Remind me.
My Lady Shah is the Night Singer, the patron of darkness and loss. Most fear the dark, like children, because in darkness they see their fears reflected. But Shah teaches us to step beyond fear, beyond loss. In darkness, we do not hide. We act. Pain, hope, the promise of better days. All of these are heavy cloaks that bend our backs and burden our hearts. We shed those cloaks. Before Shah, we stand gloriously naked, beyond the vanities of mortals.
I'll put it like that, it sounds almost comforting.
There's comfort, yes. But often there has to be pain beforehand. We tear down the lies the world is drunk on. The institutions they trust, the so-called gods they worship, the lives they cling to. We destroy false idols, topple corrupt organizations, fight heretics wherever they're found. There's often suffering, death even. Many people break before they embrace Shah's truths.
Well, I suppose before I had Kat as a disciple of Selune dealing with Shadowheart, and I think that's still a good idea to do, to try out. But I suppose perhaps I could have Skew here try and go down a, wow, your Shar sounds cool path? See what happens?
You're wiser than most. Many people balk at our doctrine. It's the reason why we cherish secrecy. You've a habit of saying all the right things. Either you're very glib or we're kindred spirits. Maybe both, knowing myself. But yes, once we've saved ourselves, we can talk more on this.
Why were you in pain
The
before?
wound on my hand. It never quite heals. And sometimes it causes terrible pain to rip through me. It's my burden, though, from Lady Shah. I can feel her influence somehow.
Why would Shar subject you to such
I
a thing?
cannot say. Not with what I can recall. But even then, it would not be for me to question her will. Lady Shah has her reasons.
Causes it to hurt you.
It's difficult to say. Sometimes I wonder if it's supposed to be guiding me, punishing me, testing me. But perhaps it's none of those. Perhaps it's completely random. I'd like to hope there's more to it than that. Some meaning that Lady Shah will reveal to me when the time is right. Until then, all I can do is endure. I don't think so, but you're sweet to ask. Maybe just be patient the next time you see me wince or cry out. It'll pass quickly enough. It always does. Pain is sacred to followers of Lady Shah. Pain will give way to loss and then to the peace of her eternal darkness. You can tolerate a great deal of suffering so long as it has meaning.
You know what? Sure. I didn't get the chance to finish this with Kat, so I think that Skew is going to go down a Shadowheart route, and then we'll see what we do with everyone else.
You already know my biggest secrets. What more can you ask? She took me in when no one else would. Without her, I wouldn't be alive. She's my mother. She nurtures me, cares for me, loves me. Don't believe the lies the Selunites tell.
Tell me something besides
What?
shore, besides
my life's
tattles.
calling and the greatest problem I've ever faced? Well, I like night orchids and can't swim. Is that the sort of thing you meant?
point out night orchids to me if we ever pass some.
It's a deal.
Anything else you'd care to
No.
share?
I can't. I mean, I literally can't. There's certain things I can't remember right now. Shah's secrets must be preserved above all else. All who worship her know this. I have had certain memories suppressed, voluntarily, so that I can serve Shah without compromising her. If I manage to return to Baldur's Gate and fulfill Shah's mission, then my memories will be restored.
It seems extreme.
Of course. It is an act of faith, not to be undertaken lightly. Shah will reward me when I succeed. I think I know what you mean. There's an undeniable rapport, and yet we haven't made time for each other. Time alone. Easily remedied, if you like. I know a place.
I'd like that. Just lead the way.
Not just yet. Let's choose our moment. Some quiet night, when the others are asleep and there's no distractions, I'll come for you.
All right, there we go. So, Gale really likes me. Shadowheart likes me. Will likes me. It's a good party. And yeah, I feel bad doing Shadowheart perhaps again, but since Cat died... This tome describes the ancient initiation rites observed by some who worship the moon goddess Selûne. When a youngster came of age, they would be left to fend for themselves deep in the wilds. They would show their skills of navigation and self-reliance, as well as their determination to return to the Moon Maiden's silvery glow. Once they found their way back to their people, their faith in standing as a follower of Selûne would be beyond any doubt.
Coming of age. Barbaric nonsense.
Have to keep going. I can be subtle sometimes. What path lies before me?
You know what? Sure.
At the ready.
If I interact with this, will it break the stealth? That it will.
Don't mind if I do. An owlbear egg. These are supposed to be worth a fortune.
Well, so much for all that. Well,
Onward.
Battle favors the fearless.
This is no fun at all.
we're just gonna get you out of here.
Making my move.
Breathe deep and move.
Run, run as fast as you can.
Onward.
You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread. I'm the owlbear hunting man. I don't know.
This is my time. 2 steps at a time.
Another step forward.
Oh, well. I need to get the rest of my people back.
Got to move.
Not a chance I'll fit in there. One day I'll catch a break.
On my way.
The blade will not bend.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Can't reach me, can he? Good. All right. Let's just get out of here.
Better not be
Can go
cursed.
back for that thing later. But it's too much time that was spent dodging around that owlbear.
You seem to know a good deal about our condition, Gary.
Everything, really. Not to put too fine a point on it.
A humble specimen, aren't you?
On occasion.
What to do?
Defender of the people.
Still breathing.
In order to not feel like I've wasted time and energy, I think I want to fight the Paladins now. And I feel bad doing that before taking a long rest. Because once again, it seems so stupidly risky. So, I mean, I certainly have mountains of... What did I just walk through? Certainly I have mountains of supplies. But part of me just can't shake the idea that I still need to be sparing with them. I don't want to waste all of my stuff now and then find out that I ran out in the Underdark because I just rested too much.
No time to dally.
Oh, come on.
All right. What now? Best be on my way.
My condition likes being ignored as little as I do. I must consume another artifact. And soon. Thank you. effect. Oh, Mister, have mercy on us all. Listen, I need to speak to you, to all of you. It would be unconscionable of me to remain silent.
Go on, you're among friends.
I might just be about to remedy that. You have to know who I was. You have to know who I really am. What I am is a walking shadow of the promise I once held. And what one might call a wizard prodigy. Who from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it. Much like a musician or a poet. Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself. The Lady of Mysteries. The goddess Mystra. She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse. And later, even my lover.
Are you telling me you made love to a goddess?
Oh, yes. We enjoyed each other's company. Body, mind, and soul. But even so, I desired more. You see, no matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can become, we never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mystra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross. Yet, every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond. I sought to cross her boundaries.
How exactly did you try to cross those boundaries?
I tried to convince her. I pouted. I pleaded. Swore my ambition was only to serve her better. But she only smiled and told me to be contented. Inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, yet I wasn't satisfied. So I sought to prove myself worthy to her instead. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale?
Intrigued. Tell all.
Very well. Here goes. Once upon a very long time ago, a mighty lord lived in a tower. A flying tower, to be precise. I'll save his history for another time, but the gist of it is that he sought to usurp the goddess of magic so that he could become a god himself. He almost managed, but not quite. His entire empire, Netheril, came crashing down around him as he turned to stone. The magic that was unleashed that day was phenomenal. Roiling like the prime chaos that outdates creation. Even the weave itself could not withstand the onslaught. It fractured, then shattered, and all magic was lost to the mortal realms. Until the day Mystra returned. She restored the weave, reuniting all its scattered shards. Or so I thought. Until, in the course of my studies, I learned of a book. A Netherese tome in which a piece of the fractured weave had been sealed beyond her reach. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess?
I guess you ruled out chocolates and flowers altogether then.
You know me. My gestures can never be grand enough. I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mystra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains. I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book and took it into my study. As for what happened next... Here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book bound and suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part
How are you still alive?
Thankfully, the moment I absorbed the fragment wasn't enough to kill me outright. It was only the beginning. This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, it remains quiet. Were it ever to fully destabilize, however.
You will die.
Rather worse, actually. I will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep. We might chance upon a king's collection of magical artifacts around the corner. We might cross paths with a miracle round the bend. Then again, we might not. All of this, it must feel like a betrayal. Say the word, and we'll part ways.
Traveling with a Shar cleric. But what more is this? And a devil pacted warlock. I know that everyone is something similar, but really, like, what's one more?
That is a great relief. Oh, a great relief indeed. You truly are a soul that steals my own. From all my new rallied heart, I thank you. I thank you all. I understand if you stand against me. I'm humbled if you stand with me. Either way, I will do my best not to let you down. I stand at a precipice, but if you do not give up hope, neither shall I. I'll fight. I'll resist as long as I can. Now, even I am tired of the sound of my own voice. Let us venture forth. I applaud your taste. Let's go.
Are you gonna
Some
jump?
blades always sharp.
I admire your courage, Gale.
Onward.
Thank you. Any particular reason?
Between the orb and the bug, you've got more than your fair share of unwelcome passengers.
A very valid point.
What can I say? Mother always taught me to be a gracious host.
Shovel. Also you. And she's still got Hunter's Mark active.
Looking ahead.
A long way to go still. Take you. Take you.
As dumb as it is, I am
These
going
things
to
have stayed
go
interesting. Time to
attack
press ahead.
the false paladins. And then I will rest.
attempted pickpocketing was noticed. Now your life is on the line.
Well, I was hoping not to jump into a fight this way. I wanted to confront them. I figured confronting them would... I'm going to try running.
That's beyond my way.
This is why I want to have...
Need to act fast. Moving.
This is why I like to have the enhance ability active. 95% chance of success is still 1 in 20. 5% chance of failure.
No holding back. Finding my way. What fools these mortals be. Onward.
Yep.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Can't afford to let up. Have to keep going.
I suppose I didn't actually check what my percentage of success was, because I'm just remembering now that I do not actually have expertise in sleight of hand. So maybe I actually am not nearly as good at
Swiftly now.
picking pockets as I thought. Alright, well, this whole thing is quite fallen apart. Okay. Let's go with distant. What do I need? I can hit her from here. Spend a smite. Darn it all. Well, I guess I'll fight here. Feel bad. I thought perhaps somebody might give me an approval if I pointed out, haha, you guys are evil. I'm not giving you Karlach's head. That's what I thought was going to happen.
Let's see.
Blurg.
I won't give in. With haste.
All right. Man, Gale is having trouble. You. Gonna be right there, halfway between. $5%. Okay, absolutely not.
Battle favors the fearless.
Oh, right. That's what this was. I carry around the throne items. Should have just given him some javelins or something.
Worth a try.
Grease bottle was hit for 8. So it did not do any damage to him. I wanted to check that. Apparently, that is the way of things. Good to know. So apparently, grease also covers up the ice. Detect presence. Okay, that's good to know that that is a thing as well. All right. And I guess attacking them was what I wanted. I just wanted to do it on my own terms. Alright, so one's there, one's there. Yeah, because I don't think I can hit anyone else. Path is interrupted. If I went back, if I went up there and tried to throw, I don't think that I could. So,
Worth a try. Coming through.
so. Oh, I guess I missed them. Even with the, up here, when I threw the grease thing, did it say that I missed him? No, that one doesn't do damage. That one should have, though.
May the dice roll in my favor.
Out of curiosity. Hunt the devil. We defeated Anders.
Good move, maybe.
You. And then you're gonna shoot him. Ah. All right. Can I reach them? Yes.
You fool.
Oh, come on.
On the move.
Throw that here. God. All those potions. And this is what's coming of it.
Got to move.
Creator. Destroyer. Rook to Queen 6.
Only 4. Well, could be worse. All right. Can I hit?
On my way.
You hit her. Where's the other one? All right, this is where I do it. Distance spell. That.
I'm ready. On I go. Should check for anything useful.
Yeah. All those wonderful trade items have been lost. I was really hoping to not lose those. That's why I wanted to steal from her. Rob her blind. Ah, well. I still grabbed some items.
No time to die. I cannot die. Please help me.
I've found my mark. A tale for the ages. Certainly.
At the ready.
Let's finish this.
Yes, I agree.
Have to keep going.
Alderun's bones, no!
I've not heard that one
Life will
before.
prevail. One can't always be a gentleman. With haste.
Alright. We just need to beat her.
Let's get on with it.
Is that blood?
Well,
Never mind.
like I said, there was not the ending to this fight that I wanted. But... could have been worse. Well, that... got that item. Which is hanging out. There it is. My nose. You are going to get it. We're going to fight spiders and things. And I grabbed a few arrows. It's not what I wanted, but definitely... I've said that like 8 times. I apologize for my repetition. Whoever has 50 hit points or less, they don't provoke opportunity attacks. If anybody comes after him. And Oakfather's Embrace. Forgot about that one. 13. Medium armors. Just a little bit better. Yep. Well, that's what I grabbed. And now I have a mess of those. An unnatural amount, frankly. Well... Alright, well, that is the best that I could do. So there we go.
Can't slow down.
So let's go in here and rob that basement.
Open up. Always room for more?
What is my skill? +6. And that is significant. But that means that all I need is a DC 8. I wasn't checking what the DCs were. I assumed they were low enough.
Ripe.
And suddenly that
Enough time for its killer to have moved on.
chances increase.
Where am I needed?
All right. One of these days, I'm going to build a box tower.
All's well that ends. I suppose it could have.
Let's avoid that trap.
There's a trap. Watch how you go. There's a trap. If not over, be wary.
Looks like a trap there.
All right. I do draw the line at rotten fruit. Ah.
Trap. Be cautious. Step carefully. There's a trap.
An excerpt from the ongoing metatext Rebound. A scholar excommunicated from the Church of Denier for heretical efforts to reconstruct the metatext, her gods and all of lost and hidden knowledge. Ah. Despite their protestation to the contrary, it takes no keen eye to see echoes of Benite philosophy in modern Zentarim practice, a strict militaristic hierarchy where all power flows from the top. Who occupies that position today is the matter of some speculation, for the Black Network's leadership was thought destroyed along with their headquarters at Zentil Keep in 1383 DR. In the following decades, however, a new base of power began to consolidate at the fortress of Darkhold, far to the south. At its center stands the Paraghost, an enigmatic armored figure to whom the Zentarim's rebirth is almost single-handedly attributed. Whoever their leader, it is clear that this new Zentarim has not abandoned plans for domination so much as recalculated their approach. Where once their focus was on the subversion and conquest of nations, the network of today is much more concerned with establishing their stranglehold on the market, a power which crosses borders that are closed to more conventional forces. Now I know how this
About
works
my
already.
Magic.
Sit down.
A teasing sound, but to what effect?
No, Toggle group mode.
Oh, I have the magic touch.
Yes.
Sit.
Let's move. One day I'll catch a break. Watch how you go. There's a trap.
And there we are.
Might be useful.
Ah, yes. For Paladins. Yes, heavily encumbered. Pleasurable deal. Ah, yes, I remember this. Narrator. Come here, fair folk, a tale now lost to time. In grief this man will sunk to depth sublime. A gift he sought to win his lady's heart. Arcambian smiled, for now the game did start. Enter more people. Carlisty. This is an excerpt from a play that is banned in no fewer than 4 cities for its lewd content. Weep not, young man, though free your wife has fled, and comfort find in comrade's arms and bed. She licks her lips and cries his name, oh my, and now seek you to be the apple of her eye? How does a stranger know such things, I ask? Carlisle, I watch you from the shadows, and I see your shame and grief for nature's malady. You seek to win your lady in her bed, to have your name upon her lips instead. You know my curse, my pain, my grief, my woe. Of you I know you seek a larger hoe. To plough, fair maid, and sow a seed to grow, but lack do ye a mighty horn and mast with which to guide a maid to bed and fast. Oh, so saucy. Of course. And thus we go.
Here we go.
Well, this seems like a good place to stop. Thank you all. I'll go and sell everything. And take a nice long rest.